In this video, I'm going to show you some extremely simple strategies to help your garage door company's Google business profile rank, drive traffic, and generate leads. Why should you care about optimizing your Google business profile? It's because it helps you rank here, and I call this beachfront real estate on the internet. There are dozens of things you can change and do to rank in this Google local pack. Let's jump into the 7 most important things for your garage door company, starting with 2 things that very few other SEO experts talk about. Why should you care about optimizing your Google business profile? And the reason why is it helps you rank here. This is beachfront real estate on the internet for garage door companies. It's called the Google Local Pack, and it is one of the very first things that shows up when you search for something like garage door company in Las Vegas. And there's dozens of things that you can change on your Google business profile and below your Google business profile, meaning on your website itself, that can help you rank in this Google Local Pack. And in this video, we're going to talk about some of the most important things. The first thing is to consistently add photos and videos. And this one is really quite simple for garage door companies. Always out doing service calls and new installs. And depending on your volume, you're likely doing at least 1 job a day, if not more. A really important note here, these photos don't have to live on your website. They live on your profile where very few people will actually see them. They're more for Google and crawlers than they are for users. I say that because they don't need to be professional grade photos or videos. An iPhone will do the job. So a picture of a broken spring, add it to your profile. A picture of a before and after for an opener, add it to your profile. At the end of every week, you'll have dozens of photos and videos, and you can take 20 minutes to add them to your profile. The first thing is to consistently add photos and videos to your profile. We just got started with this company about 2 weeks ago. And as you can see, their most recent photos were around 4 years ago. And you can see that we've been consistently adding content 5 days ago, 5 days ago, 5 days ago, 5 days ago of beautiful before and afters and just images of their team working on projects. It seems silly to take a photo like this and add it to the profile, but it actually tells Google and users that you are active. And now this one is really quite simple for garage door companies because depending on your volume, you're likely doing a job every few days, if not a job every single day. It might just be a spring repair. It might be an opener repair or replacement, but you're out there doing work on garage doors. And so again, these photos don't have to be perfect. This photo doesn't actually need to live on the client's website, our client's website. It can just live in the back end of the profile. Save the professional, beautiful photos for the website. So you're out on a job training your team in your techs, just to snap photos and videos. They're fixing an opener, pull out their iPhone, snap a photo, or take a 10-second video. And at the end of every week, you should have potentially dozens of photos that you can add to your profile. And there's a couple different places that you can add them. So again, you can add them directly into the photos section. And the other place that you can add them, and I'll show you via our profile, is through what's called the Google business profile posts. You can add these like mini articles to your profile. You can add video content or images and then a written kind of mini article below it. Now we don't do a physical, our work is not physical. We're not out there fixing garage doors. So our videos are mainly video screen shares like this one showing you how to do a particular thing. But for you, videos, garage doors should be added as posts every week. And it might say, hey, this is a job that we did out in XYZ suburb. This client had an opener issue. We went ahead and we troubleshooted it. We discovered that they needed a new opener and we were able to replace it the same day. Something like that added every single week makes a really, really big difference. And again, it only takes about 20 minutes a week to do this activity. The second thing is to get 5-star reviews for your garage door company ASAP using some really basic hacks. Caveat here is to get reviews from paying clients, of course, but this hack is different. It's easier. My guess is that you work with at least a few other professionals in the trades. Could be remodelers, real estate agents, property managers. Google allows anybody to leave you a review, so long as that review is honest. So ask all your professional connections for a Google review. You probably have at least 5, if not 10. And when you ask them for a review, make it really, really easy. Hey, Steve, I'm looking to get more Google reviews for my business. Can you please spend 30 seconds leaving me a review? here's the link to leave a review. And here's an example review that you can write for us. Joey and the team at XYZ Garage Company are really good at what they do. The quality of their work is next level. And that's an honest review. Within the next 30 days, you should be able to get at least 5 reviews. It seems small, but it can make a difference. Why do Google reviews matter? Take a look at this. Garage Door Company, Las Vegas, 1,200 reviews, 1,500 reviews, 1,700 reviews. Even for a place like Spokane, Washington, 2,000 reviews, 351 reviews, 985 reviews. You need to get lots of reviews to play in this game. The third thing is to make sure your garage door company's Google business profile categories are set up properly. If you want to rank in the Google local pack for garage related keywords, your primary category must be garage door supplier. Here's proof. If you want to rank in this Google local pack for garage door keywords, think service, installation, repair, etc., you need to have your primary category set up properly. And it seems a little interesting to have garage door supplier, garage door supplier, garage door supplier. You don't necessarily supply garage doors in terms of you are the end supplier that's actually manufacturing these things. You are the service provider. But this is the main category that wins. Garage door supplier, this is Spokane, garage door supplier, garage door supplier. You can put in any location, garage door supplier, garage door supplier, garage door supplier. So if you don't have garage door supplier as your primary category, immediately fix that right now. It seems like a very small thing, but double check it and make sure to add that immediately. Don't overdo the categories. Google's documentation says to have as few categories as possible. So while contractor may be true, don't add it as a secondary service. It won't actually help you. The fourth thing is to add a localized keyword to the first few words of your primary description, AKA garage door service in Seattle or Los Angeles. And you make sure your primary description is as close to 750 characters as possible. This right here is your primary description. If you're a garage door company based in Seattle, and the start of your primary description might look something like, we're a trusted garage door service in Seattle with 10 years of experience and hundreds of clients served. You hit the keyword right there at the beginning. So to find your primary description, you can look for your business name and then scroll down and you'll see something like this. And you can see that for our client, we added this as the very first sentence. Locally owned garage door company serving Southwest Washington, Vancouver, Camas, Ridgefield, Woodland, Longview, and nearby. These are kind of their main service areas. The very first thing that we did. You'd be surprised if you go and look at your primary description that you might not have localized keywords. You might say something like, we've been in business for 20 years and we're family operated and you should trust us because you've worked with hundreds of clients. And you might realize you didn't use the word garage door company or garage door service or spring repair or anything like that. And you didn't mention the area. So if you're based in Seattle, you didn't use the word Seattle. You didn't use the word Tacoma. You didn't use the word Spokane. And so again, it seems really, really basic, but have your first sentence hit a localized keyword and the target keyword of like garage door company or garage door service. So let's just use a quick example. If you're based in Seattle, then the start of your primary description might be XYZ Garage Door Company is a locally owned garage door company in Seattle, Washington, serving Edmonds, West Seattle, etc. Pro tip on this one, embed your Google business profile into the footer of your website. And here is exactly how you can embed it. A pro tip on this one, just to add a little extra credit, we recommend adding your Google business profile as an embedded link map in your website itself. So how you do that is you click on the little map section there, open it up, and you click share, and then you hit embed a map. And now this is actually the embedded map. So 35 reviews, you can see all the content. Now you're embedding a map. What a lot of folks get wrong is they embed a map of just the address, 123 Main Street. Google doesn't necessarily know what that means. So having the exact Google business profile embedded is huge. The fifth thing is to make sure your website link is correct and points to the HTTPS secure version of your site. Here's where that is and an example of a business doing it incorrectly. To find exactly where to add the HTTPS version, first, just take a look at your main link. So you get one link to your website as the main website link. And if I copy and paste this, you can see that they've added HTTPS secure version. We've seen a lot of garage door companies have the non-secure version, HTTP. Google's pretty smart and Google will get redirected to the secure version of your website. For example, if I go here, you can see that I get redirected to the secure version of the website. It does require Google's system to go through a redirect, meaning it goes from HTTP. The system, basically sends Google code that says, actually go to this address instead. It's an extra clunky step. Google has, has to use a lot of energy to do what it does. And every little redirect is an extra bit of energy that Google does not want to have to spend. And so it's really small, really easy to do. Go into the back end of your profile, hit the website link, make sure it's HTTPS. The sixth thing is to consider updating your Google Business Profile name using a localized garage door company keyword. And with this one, you're going to need to get a DBA, doing business as. It's really easy and cheap to do so. As you may have noticed with some of your competitors, they're gaming the system. They're adding keywords into their Google Business Profile business name. And these may be their legitimate business names, don't get me wrong, but having a keyword within your Google Business Profile business name is really, really, really powerful. This may be something that you want to consider, but again, only after you've purchased a DBA with your state. So for example, let's say your business name is currently Lifted. Sounds pretty cool. You may want to go to your state and get a DBA for the business name Lifted Garage Door Company Seattle. Now you've hit that exact match keyword of Garage Door Company Seattle in your Google Business Profile name. So let's use that example of Lifted. Really cool business name, Lifted. Imagine if instead of Martin Garage Doors of Nevada, this business was called Lifted and it just said Lifted. Probably not going to rank. And look, you can see this business here in Arizona, Lifted High Garage Door Repair. Their business name is probably Lifted High, and they've added garage door repair to their business name. This is not an uncommon thing. So if your business name was Lifted, and let's say you're based in Seattle, you would probably do something like Garage Door Service. Getting a DBA for this is really, really important. A DBA is a doing business as with your local state. So for someone in Seattle, it's the state of Washington. Getting a DBA with the state takes 10-15 minutes to do on their website. It might cost you $30-40 per year. And now you're legally able to operate under this business name. So if Google says, hey, you changed your business name, can you verify that with me? You can now prove to Google that you have a DBA with the state, and they should validate that verification process really easily. The seventh thing is to ensure your homepage's title tag, meta description, and header tags align with the keyword that you want to rank for. So for example, you're a garage door company and you're based in Seattle, then you probably want to rank for Garage Door Company in Seattle, Washington. Pretty obvious. Therefore, your homepage's title tag, meta description, and header tags should hit this keyword. Here's exactly what this means with an example. What is a title tag? What is a meta description? What are header tags? This is a title tag. This is a meta description. And you can see here, this is just a random garage door company, but Las Vegas Garage Door Repair, Las Vegas, Nevada. And then this is the meta description with garage door service, repair, sales, installation, and free estimates. If we open this up, what are the header tags? Header tags are the large text on the page. As you can see, they've added keywords. And so Google, when it determines, should we rank you here in the Google local pack or not? Again, it looks at hundreds of different things. And one of them is it looks at your website because your website is connected to your profile. And so knowing, in most instances, your website is connected to the homepage. And if your homepage has a keyword-rich title tag, meta description, and header tag. Now, it's not a bunch of garbage of garage door service, Las Vegas garage door repair. It's a business name and then Las Vegas garage door repair. That is a legitimate title tag, meta description, and then header tags on the page. So making sure that you have that set up because that is directly linked from your profile is a very, very important strategy. These 7 strategies will take your garage door company's Google Business Profile to the next level, driving more visibility, more leads, and more revenue. But these strategies are just the tip of the iceberg. I'd say by doing the actions in this video, you just got yourself 40% of the way there, which is killer. But if you want to compete with the big kids, you're going to need to do more. And we've helped garage door companies not only optimize their Google Business Profile, but optimize their entire digital presence. We're a full service digital marketing agency. Go to our website. It's linked in the description of this video and reach out. I personally will jump on a call with you. See you in the next video.